In the shadowy realms of the human psyche, there exists a chilling enigma that has both repelled and fascinated society, the mind of a serial killer. What truly drives these individuals to commit such gruesome acts repeatedly? Is it madness, malevolence, or might there be something deeper, lurking in the uncharted territories of human nature? To understand the motive behind serial killing, we must first acknowledge the complexity of the human mind. Serial killers are not birthed from a singular mold, but rather a confluence of factors, both psychological and environmental. One of the recurring themes is a troubled childhood. Many serial killers report histories of extensive abuse, neglect, or traumatic experiences. Such early life adversities can seed a path of emotional detachment, a crucial characteristic observed in many offenders. They often develop a skewed perception of power and control, seeking to assert dominance over their victims as a twisted form of vengeance or self-validation. Furthermore, a lack of empathy is a prominent trait among serial killers, often manifesting as antisocial personality disorder, or in some cases, psychopathy. These conditions result in an impaired conscience, making it easier to harm others without remorse. Yet psychological disorders alone do not paint the full picture. There is also the influence of fantasies. Many serial killers live in a vivid world of destructive fantasies, where violence serves as a means to achieve their warped desires. These fantasies become an insatiable thirst that reality cannot quench, driving them to transform grim imaginations into brutal realities. Biology may also play a role. Some researchers suggest that abnormalities in brain structure, particularly in areas governing impulse control and aggression, may predispose individuals to violent behaviors. While this theory is not universally accepted, it does raise important questions about nature versus nurture in the development of a serial killer. Cultural influences cannot be ignored either. The depiction of violence in media, the sensationalism of serial killers, and societal desensitization to brutality can, in some instances, embolden potential offenders, reinforcing their deviant urges. The notoriety and infamy that follow these acts might satisfy a deep-seated yearning for recognition, albeit through malevolent means. Yet, even with all these factors considered, the motives of serial killers remain elusive. Each case presents its unique puzzle, a mosaic of motives that defy simple explanations. Psychologists caution against overgeneralization, emphasizing that understanding motive in these contexts is rarely straightforward. In unraveling the mystery of what drives a serial killer, we confront the darker aspects of humanity, peering into an abyss that challenges our understanding of morality and justice. By studying these perplexing motives, society hopes to develop more effective means of prevention and intervention, ultimately aiming to save potential victims and restore a semblance of safety. As we conclude our exploration into the enigmatic minds of serial killers, remember that while their acts may capture headlines and imaginations, they remain the exception, not the rule. Most people, even those with troubled pasts, do not become killers. Understanding what drives these rare but terrifying individuals is not about justifying their actions, but about seeking clarity in the hopes of preventing future horrors.